Hey guys, Super Guts Final Wars here, and we're back reviewing Land Before Time, and this time we're reviewing one of my favorites. We're reviewing Land Before Time number 10. Uh, 2 minutes later. Can I please have my tail back? No. Anyways, like the idiot said, we're reviewing Land Before Time number 10. Hey, you got like 11, 12, got like 11, 12, 13, and 14. You got like 4 more to go. You're so close to the end. Yeah. I'm so close. Let's just get this review over with. Anyways, this one is called The Great Long Neck Migration. So without further ado, let's get started. So we open up to the movie where Littlefoot's having a dream. Dream about the sun falling down and all that crap. Anyways, with that out of the way, the next day he plays with his friends and tells them about his little dream. He tells Sarah that there's not a big rock around here that she can't crack with her head. And of course she tries to crack one with her head. But she ends up getting a really bad headache. Can I please have my tail back? No. I said I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. I didn't mean to slam into you. You don't get it back for a while, so shut up. Now, Littlefoot's grandfather tells him that he and his grandmother had been having the same dream as well. And so they were going to go on a journey with other sauropods. So, yeah. It doesn't take long until Littlefoot tells his friends about his little journey, and already we haven't been in the movie for about like 5 or 10 minutes, and already we got a frickin' song. And this somehow is the most popular song on the frickin' Land Before Time universe, because it's called Going On an Adventuring. Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, it's very popular in the freaking cartoon. It's like really popular in the series. It's like they sing it almost every time. Yeah, this song is just very confusing. After the stupid song, Littlefoot finally leaves. Sarah, on the other hand, is more like mad that he's leaving without them. And the rest of Littlefoot's friends are just kind of sad that he's leaving. And in Littlefoot's little migration so far, already they haven't gotten started for about like 5 minutes, and already Littlefoot almost got himself killed by a frickin' Sakasuchus. What's a Sakasuchus? The giant crocodile. Oh. That lives in Africa. Oh. Lives alongside a Spinosaurus. Oh. Wait, don't you have that thing? Like, don't you have that figure right over there? Yes. I do have him. I'm feeling really naked without my tail. Can I please have it back? You say, if you say, can I have it back one more time, I will rip off your leg, and then you can be more naked without your freaking leg. Shutting up. Thank you. Anyways, it wasn't before long until Littlefoot's Littlefoot. It's stayed by another sauropod by the name of Sue, who I think is a Supersaurus or something. And she travels alongside with Littlefoot. Back in the Great Valley, Sarah can't sleep, mainly because she has a dream that Littlefoot will become a greater hero than she will be. Not like she ever was a hero anyways. Oh, burned! Besides, without Littlefoot, can I point out one thing? Without Littlefoot, none of them will be able to get to the Great Valley. So, another way, without Littlefoot, she would not be reunited with her family. I feel like someone might do a Gotham Life reaction video to your freaking, YouTube, well, not YouTube, to your little review series of you reviewing the Land Before Time movies, like having the Gotham Life versions of the Land Before Time characters to react to your freaking little, I honestly will not care what they think, but I make very good points. Like this one. Without Littlefoot, none of them will be able to find the Great Valley. You may say, oh yeah, well they would be able to find the Great Valley. Well, technically no, because Littlefoot was the only one who had the knowledge, and was the only one who knew about the Great Valley. Did you ever see Sarah or Ducky or Petrie's family mentioning it? No, you did not. And so Sarah gathers up the rest of her friends, and they go find Littlefoot. And it wasn't before long until Littlefoot's traveling with a lot more sauropods, like literally. I think there's like the Plotocus, Apatosaurus, Margosaurus, or Poseidon. I think there's like a bunch of them with it. And at first I thought, when I was watching this movie, I thought they were migrating to a new feeding ground, but then that raises the question, why would Littlefoot and his sauropods migrate with those other sauropods? Why would he go with them? I mean, they got a bunch of food in the Great Valley. They can literally stuff their faces in it for months. No, for years, basically. Don't worry, we'll get to the thing that makes less sense eventually. Anyway, Sarah and Ducky, Petrie, and Spike, they get to the same swamp that Littlefoot was in. And just a couple of minutes ago. Literally, this movie is just rushing things. Yeah, I will admit, this movie is rushing things way too soon. I think this might be my only problem with it. Are you sure about that? Because maybe later on in the review, I will make you eat those words. Anyways, so while they're crossing, the Sarcosuchus catches them off guard and tries to eat them. But eventually, thanks to plot armor, they survived. I swear to God, one of these days someone's gonna be a different director. I swear to God, if the Land Before Time series does continue, I hope a different director will take this story to a darker turn and finally end this goddamn franchise for good by just killing the freaking gay characters. After escaping a near brush with death, Littlefoot's friends find a place to sleep. Back with Littlefoot, they're still migrating, and Littlefoot is forced to climb upon the trees. Well, not forced, but yeah, he climbs upon the trees, gets all oddly, weirdly happy about it. I mean, look at the face. Look at the face that he makes. It almost looks like he's from a horror movie. Anyways, they finally arrive to the place where they're going at. Back with Sarah and the others, they're about to leave until they hear some snoring sounds. At first, Sarah thinks that it was Spike, but no, it's a Daspletosaurus. How do you know it's a Daspletosaurus? YouTube, look it up. Oh. Plus, I looked up Land Report Time, Daspletosaurus, and oddly enough, oh, I thought they were T-Rexes when I was watching this movie. Yeah. Well, whatever. Wait, why is everything around this T-Rex size? See, that's what I'm saying, dude! Anyways, after getting away from the Daspletosaurus, they meet a new friend by the name of Pat, who is, like, the only herbivore that's trying to catch up to the rest of the herd. Back with Littlefoot. He and the other sauropods finally arrive to their little area, which is more like it looks similar to the Great Valley within a way. It's just like a giant crater. Anyway, Sue meets another sauropod who I think is similar species as her, I think. And she obviously starts flirting back with him. Both of his grandparents get a place to rest, and can I please take over this part? Fine. Take over. Just this one time. Okay. So Littlefoot starts wandering around, of course. He ends up running to Shorty, and they also get into a fight. And this is where Brawn appears, a.k.a. Littlefoot's dad. This is possibly my favorite movie because I love Brawn. Because my YouTuber loves this movie, and mainly because he sees Littlefoot's dad. And not just that. And he was kind of upset at the other movies because they didn't mention Littlefoot's father. Wow, that actually sounds stupid when you think about it. Like, this stuff to think about. Okay, hold on. Can we take a short break? Okay, imagine a freaking Godzilla movie. Okay, let's say there's a new Godzilla movie coming out, like right now. Okay. Okay, let's say this. Let's say that there is another Godzilla movie coming out this year, right now, like right freaking now. And it's titled Godzilla, like, it's called Godzilla Apex. Like, that's the movie. Or Godzilla Rulers of Earth, or Godzilla frickin' Climax. They meant you can hear Godzilla, but you don't see him, and they don't mention him. And let that sink into your tiny little brain for a moment. Holy crap, you're right, that doesn't really make any sense. Exactly. Plus, I'm pretty sure the directors had no idea on who they wanted to be Littlefoot's father. Or probably they were still trying to create the backstory. So, use your freaking brain. Ow!